So welcome to this short mindful movement video. And this video is brought to you by the Leitrim Development Company under the SICAP program. And my name is Dr. Paula Martin Gottlieb. So today I'd like to explore with you a little of mindfulness of the physical body. And we're going to practice some mindful movement together. So many of you might notice that when you're feeling stressed or there's some anxiety or overwhelm in the system, often we get caught up in our heads, we get lost in thought. The mind is racing down well-worn pathways of rumination, catastrophizing. So we can learn to develop a practice of returning our attention to the physical body to resource us, in a way to support us to anchor our attention in this present moment, here now. The physical body is also where we feel our stress. Oftentimes, you might notice some tension in the shoulders or tension in the belly. As we develop a growing awareness of this physical body, we can learn to, in a way, listen to those moments of stress as they arise, and learn to respond with care and even with kindness. So we're really learning to take care of ourselves. A quote that I love by James Joyce is that of Mr. Duffy lived a short distance from his body. And that might sound familiar to you. Certainly sounds familiar to me at times. You may notice that you're driving your car into work or to do the shopping. And the mind is already racing ahead, thinking of all the things you have to do and where are you going to park. So often that mind and body are disconnected. And that really can add to our sense of unease and unsteadiness. So let's take a few moments to practice together, to practice bringing a sense of mindful awareness back to the physical body. So if it's comfortable, I'll invite you to come to a standing position, but you can equally follow all of these movements from a seat. So beginning by just feeling the connection of your feet to the floor. Really feeling that sense of the steadiness of the ground beneath your feet. And you might allow the knees to soften, to almost sense the weight of your body traveling down to the ground. And if it's comfortable, you might imagine that someone has a little piece of string attached to the crown of your head and that they're offering it a little length so that your spine lengthens and your shoulders soften down from the ears. That's it, softening out. So taking this moment in our standing mountain position, where we're almost exploring the qualities of the steadiness of a mountain within our own physical body. And noticing that you are breathing, that there is breath moving into and out of the body naturally. Nothing that you have to do. You might notice the moments when the mind wanders off, drifting into thinking or planning, or wondering if you're doing it right. But we can simply observe or bring a kind awareness to our thoughts, and then gently gather the attention back to this physical body, to these feet in contact with the floor. And now, just shifting your attention to becoming aware of your right arm, and maybe giving the arm a little shake, noticing how this part of your body feels. And if it's comfortable, on your in-breath, gently lifting the arm out to the side, as if you're wading through seaweed, lifting it all the way up towards the sky, and giving the body as much or as little of a stretch as feels comfortable to you. You can lift the opposite heel, the left heel, if that feels right. Feeling a stretch through the rib cage, through the hip And then slowly lowering the heel, lowering the arm all the way back down. That's it. And then just noticing how this part of your body feels. Does it feel any different? Just being curious. And then shifting attention to the left arm. Just giving that arm a little shake. That's it. And then slowly, as you breathe in, lifting the arm out to the side and staying present with the movement, with the sensations in the body. And you may want to lift the opposite heel off the floor, so giving this left side of the body a stretch. You can offer the left wrist some circular movements if that feels right for you. And again, stretching for as long or as short as feels right for you, listening to the body. Taking care, and slowly releasing the arm all the way back down. And just coming to a pause once again to this standing mountain position, in particular feeling those feet, maybe softening the knees, that sense of feeling, sense of ground. We're going to shift attention to the area of our shoulders, and shoulders are a part of the body that often holds tension. You might notice the shoulders at times hunched up to the ears, can often cause muscular strain. We're going to offer some gentle mindful movement of drawing the shoulders forward, up to the ears, all the way back and down. That's it. And again, drawing them forward, up to the ears, all the way back and down. Some nice circular movements as if you're massaging the shoulders. That's it. And one last time. And releasing. And then coming back just for a moment to feeling this sense of our standing mountain. You may even choose to close your eyes for a moment if that feels comfortable. Just to be aware of your breath and this body. And now moving to our last movement together, which is a movement we're going to coordinate with movement and breath. So if it's comfortable, you can separate your feet a little greater than hip distance apart. Again, allowing the knees to be soft. And we're going to work with our breath as we move, but if that feels too complicated, you can just let your body follow its own breathing rhythm and stay present to the movement itself. So if it's comfortable as we breathe in, I'm going to imagine that we're drawing breath all the way up through the center of the body, all the way up to the sky, and stretching up, arms up to the sky, and exhaling, coming down. That's it. Breathing in, as if we're drawing the breath all the way up through the body, up to the sky, stretching up, and exhaling down. Each time the mind wanders, bringing it back to movement, to being present with the body as it moves. And as we exhale, letting go of anything that no longer serves. The body knows how to let go. And then just coming to a pause in our standing mountain. Just bring the feet back to hip distance apart, allowing the arms to just rest alongside the body. And again, feeling, coming back to that connection of feet to ground, feet to earth. That sense of the physical body being supported. And to a sense of this body as it breathes, this body breathing. Remembering as we move into the next part of our day that this anchor of body and breath is always available to us as a tool to bring us back to the here and now, to this moment. So thank you for taking this time to practice, and wishing you well as you move into the next moments of your day. Bye for now.